Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to another episode of the San Antonio Spurs rebuild here on NBA 2K24. We are in the playoffs for, what is this, year number 3? The year number 3 playoffs, I'm pretty sure. In the last episode, we made a trade for Bam Adebayo. We sent Julius Randle, along with a few other things, to grab ourselves Bam Adebayo. He fits what I was looking for a little closer than what Julius Randle, obviously. Julius Randle was never going to be a long-term piece for us, and neither is Bam, really. Bam doesn't fit the long-term plan, I don't think. I think he's more of he's closer to the long-term plan than Julius Randle was, but I don't think Bam is overall the guaranteed guy that is going to be here for the long run at the power forward position. That's just how I feel. But in the short term, Bam Adebayo certainly can help us possibly go on a run and win a championship. I would not be mad about that. We were close last year and then fell to the Houston Rockets. So maybe this year we can get the job done. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. The entirety of the playoffs will be in this episode. So let's get it started here with the Denver Nuggets. Game number 1. We're the number 1 seed. We're one of the best teams in basketball, if not the best team in basketball. And all we got to do is just sweep out the Nuggets and get the job done. And we do that in game 1. Wembanyama scores 35 as we drop 122 against the Nuggets in game number 1. Game number 2 as Hawkins. That's not good. Hawkins has been a real good surprise backup for us. I hate that he's got a bruised hip now. So that's going to slow down the bench production a little bit. But I don't think the offensive production is going to slow down. And look at this. We're just cooking the Denver Nuggets. We are cooking them 145 to 106. We dominated every single quarter easily. And we have a 2-game set against the Denver Nuggets. And Bam is now back. We did both those wins with Bam out, not fully healthy. And it looks like Jokic might be hurt. I guess Jokic could be hurt because he's on the team still, as you saw him right there in the loading screen. But is Nikola Jokic injured? Nikola Jokic, he has a severe right ankle sprain. No wonder they're the 8th seed, and no wonder we are dominating as easily as we are. This team is not the same without Nikola Jokic. No wonder we're killing it. I was starting to wonder why we were winning by so much each and every game, and that's the very obvious reason why. Nikola Jokic is not playing, and our bigs are feasting down in the paint. Absolute easy 3-game season, or 3-game sweep so far. Can we take it to 4 in Denver? I would love a nice little sweep against the Nuggets here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen unless I jump in here. You know what? We haven't got any gameplay yet. It's down by 1, a minute 56 to go. Let's get a little bit of gameplay here in game number 4. Oh, that's right. I forgot we added Malachi Flynn last episode as well. I was wondering who that was that I was controlling there. It's Malachi Flynn. And Jamal Murray also has picked up some sort of injury, so the Denver Nuggets are just kind of limping their way here in the playoffs. And we've got the youngster. What's his name? I forget. Is it Frank Weber? I wanted to call him Frank. It's Frank E. Okay, so I was close enough. It's Frank E. Weber, the nice youngster point guard that we added in the draft against Julio Cruz. Backing fade. Oh my God, that is unguardable. And the Spurs have the lead tonight. Absolute unguardable shot from Julio Cruz there. Jamal Murray gonna get swatted out of the building trying to go to the basket on Julio Cruz. You can't do that. You simply cannot go to the basket on Julio Cruz when you're a guy like Jamal Murray. Minute 27 to go. Vucevic receives the inbound. They give it to Nguyen, I think is how you would pronounce that. I'm not 100% sure if that's how. Aaron Gordon gets the rebound, and he gets fouled by Frankie Weber. So Gordon will shoot some free throws. He hits the first. And he will miss the second one. Cruz gets the rebound. Up the court now, it's the young rookie, Frankie Weber. He's got a crossover. Frankie to the basket. Frankie Weber put up a tough shot. He's a tiny little guy. I think that's why we drafted him, because he was a tiny little guy. He is a small person on this massive basketball court with these massive human beings. And now he's going to guard power forward Aaron Gordon. This is not the matchup you want to have, but the defense holds strong for Frankie Weber, and Cruz just blocked that into orbit. Julio Cruz is a menace, an absolute menace. Denver has tied this game with that one free throw from Aaron Gordon, one of the two from the free throw line. Inbound is to Jamal Murray. Malachi Flynn trying to guard him. That's going to be Vucevic, and he drills it. Nikola Vucevic gives the Denver Nuggets a 2-point lead. And Jamal Murray is tired, and he is injured. He's beaten up. Vassell to the injured Jordan Hawkins. To the basket, Jordan Hawkins. It's good! Jordan Hawkins. This man is the real deal. I'm so happy that we found him on this team because he's fitting well here in San Antonio. And the young rookie Nguyen drills a 3. Not what I was expecting. I'm going to use one of my timeouts here just to get some of my starters back in, or at least figure out what the lineup wants to look like here. Not what I was expecting. So everybody's pretty healthy, pretty ready to go, but we need some of the big boys in here. We need Jimmy Vega in here. We'll keep Frankie Weber and we'll keep Jordan Hawkins. Actually, you know what? No. We will substitute Wembanyama back in the game, and we'll put, oh, I took too much time. All right. Well, that didn't go the way that I wanted it to. I got Wembanyama in and Jimmy Vega, who are guys that I wanted. Vega for 3. Vega's good, and he ties it up. That's why I wanted Jimmy Vega, and he gives a little 3 sign as well. Oh, hold on. That was pretty cold. I got to see this again. Jimmy Vega drills a 3 in his first appearance back in the game, and he drops a little 3. He didn't put it to the dome. He did not put it to the dome, but he still iced it out pretty. Look at that. That's cold right there. That is cold from Jimmy Vega, especially in Denver as well. Possibly sweeping the Nuggets. Nuggets have one timeout remaining as well. Nguyen gives to Jamal Murray. 20 seconds to go in the game, possibly in the Nuggets season. Jamal Murray, he's injured, but he's still got some moves. No good. Wemby with the board. The Spurs in transition. Wemby to Cruz. The dynamic duo, the Twin Towers of defense. And Julio Cruz drills the lay. 110-90 or 110-108 is the score. Now I can put the rest of the guys in. So Walker will come out. We'll put Jordan Hawkins back in. Vassell's playing power forward for some reason. We don't want that. So Jeremy will come back in to play some power forward, and then obviously Cruz will stay. So we get everybody back in that we need to for these last 10 seconds. Obviously no Jokic. He's out for the season. He might, if they were to win and go to the playoff or the finals, he might be able to make it to the finals, but that is not going to happen as the San Antonio Spurs have completed the sweep here in round number 1 of the NBA Finals, sweeping the Nuggets in 4 and trailing a pretty easy path to the second round here. Good job from the boys. Now we get to sit back and watch as all the other teams battle it out for the chance to fight us and losing 4 to us. Jamal Murray gave a good effort even though he was injured. But let's simulate the rest of the round. Sohan has bruised his hip. So he's going to be injured, but he still should be able to play. And we take on Sacktown. Light the beam. Hopefully they won't be able to light it, but it looks like they're getting some good development from the boys. Game number 1 of round 2. Let's see if we can hold court here. Uh-oh, not a good start. We got destroyed that first quarter. It's going to take a monstrous comeback in the second half, and I don't think that's coming. Maybe it'll come. Nah, we can't do it. The San Antonio Spurs fall in game 1. We just got killed that first quarter and can never recover. Hawkins is fully healthy now. That's good to see. What is it with us starting slow in the first quarters? Let's not do that. I mean, we're at home. Second round of the playoffs for the number 1 seed. Oh my God. It is 109 to go in the game. 125 apiece here in game number 2. This is quite the game and quite the round. The inbound is to Donovan. He's guarded by Frankie Mitchell. That's in low, and good defense from Will Freeman. Great defense from Will Freeman. Sohan still has that injury. Frankie Weber trying to get to the basket. These are a bunch of of our backups that I don't really want to see in the game in this critical moment, but I like to see Jordan Hawkins. He's got 28. This man is for real. He is a legitimate bucket getter off the bench. 48 seconds to go. Game 2. Malachi Flynn guarding De'Aaron Fox. He takes the shot. It's good. Timeout called by the Spurs. We got to get the boys in here. We got to get Das boys in here. So Malachi Flynn, gone. Frankie Weber, gone. Wembanyama in. Hawkins at shooting guard. Freeman gone. Sohan can stay. Got to get the starters in here for the final 39 seconds. It just makes the most sense. Vega. Oh, I really wanted to take that corner 3. Get that down low to Wembanyama. He drops it. Wembanyama, what are you doing? He dropped it in transition. Donovan Mitchell running the court. He's no good. Get it. Get it. Wembanyama. Jalen Smith guarding him. No chance. Tie game. Not a tie game. 2-point lead. I thought we were down by 2. It's a 2-point lead for us. I can't believe Victor Wembanyama dropped that pass in transition. That was crazy. But then the good defense keeps the ball on our side, and we take the lead 2 points. Fox driving. Vega. No, and 1. 21 seconds to go. De'Aaron Fox delivers an and 1. Vega gets called out for it. I can't believe this. This is a crazy game number 2. There's still 3 more games at the least. Vega to the basket. It's good. No, it's not. It's not good. I thought it was going to go in. It's not good. Jimmy Vega drops it, and that's an intentional foul, or it's a technical foul. What did I do to get a technical? I don't have any idea. Mitchell shot the technical foul free throw, and this is not good. I was just trying to do a little intentional foul, but he missed the shot. Vega's got to shoot the 3. That's all it is. Jimmy Vega drills the 3. 132-132. This man is a legitimate all-star. He might have just sent us to overtime. Oh my God, De'Aaron Fox almost made that. De'Aaron Fox almost made that from half court. Jimmy Vega, with ice in his veins, delivered us the tie. Insanity here in game 2. We're keeping the same guys in here for overtime, and I'm going to get to the little bit of sim casting here. Hopefully we lead, and it's not looking good. We're going to have to jump in here. 2:16 to go. We're down by 3. I wish it wasn't the case, but we can all change with a Jimmy Vega corner 3. He's a beast. He missed it, but Cruz with the board in the putback. I don't know why I didn't get my my meter there. I didn't get the meter to shoot the 3. That was weird. I probably would have drilled it if I had the meter. 2 minutes to go, down by 1. Although we're in a good spot now, because if we can have a defensive stop here and get the points, then we'll have the lead. That's what you want. Mitchell, blocked by Cruz. You can't go to the basket on Julio Cruz. How many times do I have to say it? But Julio Cruz can go to the basket on you because he's goated on the sticks. 141-140. Spurs lead. Cannot let De'Aaron Fox get in front of you. It's not an ideal situation. Fox. Minute 40 to go in the game. In overtime. Mitchell. Guarded by Devin Vassell. Get the hand in the face. It's Ramsey in the corner. Guarded by Victor Wembanyama. Not the ideal person to be guarding. He's going to take the shot with the screen. No good. Wemby with the board. Devin Vassell has it in transition. Vassell. Down low. Sohan. Injured. Finds Wemby. Victor. Post. Spin. He's got it. Little shimmy as well. Victor Wembanyama gives the Spurs a 3-point lead with 1:12 to go. De'Aaron Fox driving. Passes out to Mitchell in the corner. Finds Murray. Keegan Murray at the top of the key. He finds Ramsey. Wembanyama get that long arm in his face. He shoots another mid-range shot. This time it's good. Under a minute to go. Edmond Ramsey hits the mid-ranger to make it a 1-point lead for the Spurs. Vega, crossover. He's electric. He's going to go to the basket, switches hands. No good. Jimmy Vega misses Mitchell with the rebound. 43 seconds to go in overtime. Underneath, it's Ramsey. And it's no good. And he gets his own rebound. Mitchell has the ball. Screen from Ramsey. Vassell stays on him. Cruz missed the block. Julio Cruz. How do you miss the block there? Okay, 144, 143. Kings lead. Vega to the basket. Jimmy Vega's going to do it himself. And it's no good, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back. Jimmy Vega. Ice in his veins. 145, 144. This is the most intense game number 2 I've ever been a part of. 21 seconds to go in overtime. A 1-point lead for the Spurs. Murray hands to Fox. Good pressure on defense, but Fox still has it. 15 seconds to go. Oh, solid defense, but De'Aaron Fox kills it. Talk about ice in the veins. He drilled the shot. Vega has it, trying to get quickly around. Jimmy Vega catching him sleeping. And 7 seconds left. No timeouts for the Kings. Can they get down the court and hit a shot? I think they can with De'Aaron Fox. He's going to take a 3. No good. And the Spurs will win game 2. Oh my God. De'Aaron Fox did a step-up 3, and he did not hit it. And the San Antonio Spurs will tie the series at 1. What an intense game number 2 that was. My God. But we got the job done when we needed to. And we take the tie. It's 1 apiece here in the semifinals of the conference. Let's get game 3. I would really like to have this lead. And it looks like we're starting to build up a hefty lead. Very comfortable. Oh, this is a blowout. Absolute blowout. That's what I want to see. Wembanyama drops 27, and we take a 2-1 lead. We finally have the advantage in the series. But we're still in Sacramento, and I don't want them to light the beam. Look at the boys finally starting to play. 122-109. Spurs take a 3-1 lead. The Pacers have already advanced to the conference finals. Good for them. Back at home for game 5. Can we close the door and head to the Western Conference Finals? I think we can, but it's getting close. The Kings are fighting back, but I think the job is done. It is. Julio Cruz collected 19 rebounds in the victory, and that sends us to the conference finals for the 2nd straight year. This time, we play the Oklahoma City Thunder, a team that we've talked about in the past. We've had massive rivalry with this series. Epic battles, and now we take on the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. It's the Knicks and the Pacers over on the Eastern side of things, but this is going to be difficult. We barely got past the Kings, you could say, and now we got to take on a better team in the Thunder. Back and forth here in San Antonio for game number 1. We finally got the advantage, and I think we might be able to hold on, and we do. Game 1 goes to the Spurs. Sohan's finally healthy. That's nice to see. I do not think this is going to be a 4-game sweep in the slightest terms. This is going to be a slug-out brawl. But it looks like we are going to take game 2. Devin Vassell dropped 33 to get the job done, and we lead 2-0 in the Western Conference Finals against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is insanity. I did not think we'd be winning these games as quickly as we have been. But it's back and forth in the 4th quarter in Oklahoma City. And I think we got it again. A 3-game lead as Wembanyama drops a triple-double to get the game 1. 3-0. I guess I was wrong. Unless the Thunder can make a miraculous comeback, this is going to be a 4-game sweep. But maybe I spoke too soon. Although we're fighting back here. It is back and forth in Oklahoma City. 2:18 to go. I'm jumping in. 113-109. I'm jumping in here to try to get this game 1. And again, they've got the backup. No wonder we're losing this game. They got the backups in. Malachi Flynn, down low. It's Jeremy Sohan. He puts it up. It's good. 113-111. Let's get the starters back in here. Shea, I mean, they got their starters in, so why don't we have ours? Shea around the world. He drills it. That's too hard to cover there. That's just too hard to cover. So we're going to bring in that. We're going to have Wemby. We're going to have Hawkins come back in. And then we're going to have, I guess, we're fine with Sohan. Frankie Weber's just so small. He's going to go to the basket, though. Frankie Weber fouled. Miller is the responsible party. and the young rookie Frankie Weber, getting big playoff minutes on the road in the Western Conference Finals, will shoot some free throws. He drills the first, make it 115-112. Unfortunately, that means he stays in the game, and he missed the other free throw. So that means that possibly Vassell has... Oh my God, I wasn't even paying attention. What just happened there? Swiped away. Swiper no swiping. Oh, I was pressing too many buttons because I was trying to figure out who had the ball, and it just passed it right to him. So that's on me, I guess, but it's annoying. What the heck? How was that even a shot? It looked like he passed it. I don't know how that was a shot, but it counted as a shot. And it went in, so whatever. The Thunder fans are shaking the building as their big, beefy center, Jackson, blocked that shot. He is a beefy dude. Big, meaty man slapping meat. And Shea gets around me finally. And that's not a foul. I was straight up. What do you want me to do? That's an offensive foul. How did he get... I couldn't do anything. I was established in the paint. That's unfair, man. Fouls always are given to the offense. Unbelievable. 119-112. Vega trying to get something magic happen here in the paint. He gets it up and good. 119-114. 54 seconds to go. We got to hit a big three here. That's the only way we can come back in this game. We have to have a defensive stop and a big three. And I think Jimmy Vega is the only one for the job here. I guess we could hit Jordan Hawkins, but I don't know if I trust him in this big moment. I trust Vega more. Cruz swats it away, and here's our moment. Jimmy Vega has a chance to be a hero for three. He's got it! Jimmy Vega, 117-119. That's why I trusted him. He's got a silky smooth jumper. 30 seconds in the game. 119-117. 2-point lead for the Thunder. To avoid the sweep. This is a massive human being that they have on the court. Chet, he's going to shoot the three in the corner. Chet Holmgren, no good! Insanity here in Oklahoma City. Hawkins has it. Vega to the basket. Jimmy Vega. It's good! 119 apiece! And the Thunder call a timeout, their final timeout of the game. Jimmy Vega is that man. You may even say he's a bad man. The inbound from J-Dub to Miller. Stolen away! Oh my God! It's stolen away by Vega! And Jordan Hawkins may have just sealed the trip to the finals. Vega with the defensive effort, and that's going to be the ball game. The San Antonio Spurs sweep the Thunder and are headed to their first NBA Finals since 2014. Oh my God. It's been a decade since the San Antonio Spurs have been to the NBA Finals. And it's a completely new regime, a new era. And it's all because of Jimmy Vega and that man right there, Jordan Hawkins. I can't actually believe it. I can't actually believe we finally got here. 3 seasons it took us. 3 seasons it took to get the boys back to the finals, and we are here. Who are we playing against? I don't know. It hasn't been decided yet. It's 2-2 over in the East. And it'll be the Indiana Pacers. Vega gets conference MVP. No surprise there. Halliburton gets conference MVP over on the East. Also not a surprise. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 young teams, 2 young up-and-coming teams that are finally established. Tayshaun Marbury, who was projected to be the #1 overall pick a couple of years ago. He is starting shooting guard for the Pacers. It's a good team. It's a very good team, very young, very promising team. Remember, they don't have Pascal Siakam because this series started before that trade happened. So, this is a very tough Pacer team. But if we can sweep the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are on our level in terms of pure young talent, I think that we can beat the Pacers. But it's back and forth here in game #1, but we're starting to find a rhythm, and I think we got it. We do. 113-101. We take game 1 of the NBA Finals. Game #2, still on our court. This one looking a little bit more dominant, but the Pacers are fighting back. But not anymore. I think we're putting the boots to them, and we have. Game number 2, Sohan was kicking tail. Okay, 31 points for Jeremy. You love to see the role players step up. But in that game, in the 31-point performance, he gets a sore right hand. But he's able to play for game 3 in Indiana, trying to take the 3-game lead. We're battling, but the Pacers have the lead now. We do. Oh, 1:55 to go. It's all tied up at 102 with 1:14 on the clock. Game 3 of the NBA Finals in Indiana. And again, they've got all the backups in. Please, for once, just let me have my actual starting lineup. And just stop playing Devin Vassell at power forward, please. I don't even think he has power forward listed on his sheet, as he wouldn't. Why would he? And that's a reach-in foul. Malachi Flynn on Zubac. They're in the bonus. He missed the first free throw. That gets everybody in. And he will hit the second. So he's a 1-point lead for the Pacers. But all the boys are back. Under a minute to go. Vega. He's been ice cold in this playoffs. And that's a good thing. Not ice cold missing shots. He's been unbelievable. Ice in his veins. Cruz with the bucket. It's good. 1-point lead. Pacers use one of their final timeouts. They've got 2 remaining. Julio Cruz is just unstoppable. He's unguardable. That's why we made such a big deal about getting him at number 1. He's so unguardable. They said he was Shaq with a 3-pointer, and he has lived up to that. That's a beautiful 3-shot, but it's no good. Was that Reggie Bullock? I can't tell who that is. I don't think it's Reggie, but it is a guy with a 3-point shot that looked pretty much like Reggie, and another timeout called as Julio Cruz drills another bucket. 106-103. The lead's starting to build here in Game 3. Pacers use another timeout. They've only got 1 remaining. The inbound, it's Jarris Walker. He inbounds to Russell Westbrook, of all people. Didn't realize he ended up in Indianapolis, but he is here. And he's playing back in the finals again. And he's going to go to the basket. He got around Vega, and he takes the ball to the basket, lays it in, or slams it in, I guess. And that's going to be an instant foul on Westbrook on Wembanyama. So we'll shoot some more free throws. Wembanyama drills the first, making it a 2-point lead. And a 3-point lead. 3-point advantage, and the final timeout called by the Pacers. No more remaining with 24 seconds to go. So they're going to have to draw something up real nice if they want to have any shot at tying this game. Turner to Westbrook. Do not let him shoot the 3. Well, we can let him shoot the 3. I'm talking in Pacer terms. Do not let him shoot the 3. It's going to be Marbury, but he gets fouled. Wembanyama sent his soul to block that shot. He did block it, but he also ran right into the body of Marbury, and he will shoot some free throws. He will even shoot 3, I think, right? Because that was a 3-point shot. Yes, he will shoot 3 free throws, which is absolute insanity. 17 seconds to go. Oh, did he miss it? What happened there? Oh, they were down. It was 105. That's right. So they tied it up. I thought they were going to take the lead. 1 point. Not 1 point. Oh, Julio Cruz, that was disgusting. Tie game, and now it's a 2-point game for the Spurs. Final chance. Westbrook to Marbury. He's got it. What a beautiful shot. And we're going to use our final timeout. That was a beautiful pass down low to the young Marbury. He's living up to his draft ranking. He didn't end up getting drafted number 1 overall, but he's living up to the ranking that he had. 3 seconds to go. Vega, ice in the veins, corner 3, off the inbound, no good, we're headed to overtime. Jimmy Vega, I thought he drilled it. I don't know how he didn't, honestly. That was really good release, too. I don't know how I didn't drill that 3. I had to give it to him, though. I had to give it to him. He's been locked down in this game, in this entire playoff run. He's been so elite. So I had to give him one final opportunity. He did miss it, though. So we'll go into overtime. Oh, we're building the lead. It's over. They didn't even score over 10 points in the entire overtime period. And we take game number 3. Oh, baby. We are on pace to only lose 1 game this entire playoff run. Possibly the final game of the season. 1 day before my birthday in real life, June 8th, 2026. But if the Pacers keep this up, they might have themselves a Game 5. It's getting dangerous. It's a 10-point lead. I'm going to jump in here and try to end this one. A 10-point lead, although I would prefer to win the game. What is this lineup? I would prefer to win the game on our home court. Oh, did I have the ball? Oops. I was wondering why they didn't send the ball in. That's my bad. I was waiting for them to send the ball in. That is my bad. I was just trying to get the lineup how I wanted it. They got everybody playing weird positions. 10-point game, 2:30 to go. The Pacers trying to save their season and extend it. What a swipe! Swiper no swiping from Will Freeman on Halliburton. And Malachi Flynn, who's just kind of like a he's here kind of player, and he's got a bucket. He's got a bucket to give it 107.99. He was just a throwaway type of player in a trade, and he's getting real minutes in the NBA Finals. But Jordan Hawkins, not a throwaway player. He's had some big shots in this playoff run. Corner three, Miles Turner, bang! Beautiful three, wide open. I don't know where the defense was, but it wasn't in front of Miles Turner. 110-99. Flynn to Hawkins. Little jab step. Can't get around Hawkins. To Wembanyama for three. He couldn't answer. The big man could not answer the big man. We're in a little bit of danger here, but we're still in the game. It's not over by any means. We got to have a good defensive possession here. Freeman getting around him. Oh, my God, Tyrese Halliburton. He drilled it. That's ball game. Got to call timeout here. 113.99. I doubt there's any way we can come back. Tyrese Halliburton takes a beautiful three. Hawkins. Corner three. Jordan Hawkins. Oh, that would have been unbelievable if he would have hit it. But I'm going to get out of here. This one's over. We're not going to win it. I couldn't come back. So we won't sweep the Indiana Pacers, but we do have a chance to win the trophy on our home court, which is probably preferable. In front of our home fans who've waited a decade for greatness. And it looks like we've got it. Oh my God, we're blowing them. We are blowing the Pacers. It's over. 32 seconds. We're jumping in here to see the celebration. For the first time in 10 years, the San Antonio Spurs will be world champions. It's taken us 3 seasons to rebuild the team, and we did just that. Last year I thought might have been our year, but we got bounced by the Rockets. This year is, in fact, our year. The year 2026, well, 2025 season, is the year we win the NBA Finals. And give it up for Frankie Weber, who had to jump miles into the air to shoot that shot over the defender. I can't believe it. We actually did it. We actually completed the rebuild and won an NBA title with the San Antonio Spurs. And we did it in front of our home fans. You love to see it. Pacers put up a good fight. They were a good team. But they could not compete with the talent that we have around. Julio Cruz, our first ever draft pick in this franchise series. Jimmy Vega, our second ever draft pick in this franchise series. The emergence of Devin Vassell and Jordan Hawkins. Who would have thought those two guys would be massive contributors on a championship team? I wouldn't. Obviously, Victor Wembanyama, we don't even have to mention because he's the foundation. He's the core. Unbelievable. And then obviously you got Bam Adebayo, who I didn't even see this entire playoff run. Where the heck was Bam? Was he hurt? Did Bam get hurt? I think Bam might have got hurt. But he's on there he is in the background there. But we got the job done. And I could not be more happy for the team. When we got Julio Cruz and Jimmy Vega, that was the moment we knew we were going to be world champions soon. Because they're freaks of nature, super talented, uber talented, and you pair them alongside the unicorn that is Victor Wembanyama. I mean, it's just unfair. A dynasty may have been born tonight. You may have just seen a dynasty emerge. the San Antonio Spurs have had multiple different eras where they've been considered dynasty potential as Wembanyama takes home the Finals MVP. Congratulations to the boys. Past champions. It's been a decade. We lost to the Houston Rockets, who went on to win the championship. But it's been a decade. 2013, 2014, the last time the Spurs were in the finals. It's a whole new era. We've seen two other champions, the Rockets and the Bucks. And now we see us, the San Antonio Spurs. I love it. I hope you guys do too. If you do, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. The next episode will be the off season, where who knows what could happen. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.